Hey everyone, Tortorius here again with a quick video on something that just came to my attention earlier today. Um, so for those of you who maybe still play mini games pretty regularly, this may come as a surprise. But I guess several players, several of the well-known players, I should say, like PharosSilver, who I believe is the guy that runs Beer Money, the Beer Money engine or network channel, and God, I forgot his name, TastyWallet, um, are among a large list of players who have received ban warnings, which apparently are permanent, and they say cannot be reversed, which is just, in the words of uh, PharosSilver, as a software engineer, I can tell you that doesn't make any sense. Um, because things in a database can definitely be um, reverted so long, technically even deleting data as long as you have backups can be reverted. But apparently banning your account is really deleting your account as far as what they're saying. So yeah. Um One thing I would urge everyone to start doing is start making backups, like, well, I guess screenshots. Start taking screenshots of, at a minimum, your parcel breakdown, maybe any cities you're mayor of, or, if you're lucky enough to be a governor anywhere, um, your ABs, um, heck, maybe even diamonds. Like, start taking screenshots of all of that, and do that regularly. I'm planning on taking screenshots daily of at least my ABs, and anytime I buy a parcel or badge. So for me, I mean, badges aren't even really that important anymore. I mean, as far as my current progress in the game, but I plan on buying a badge here and there anyway. But like, I'm gonna be taking screenshots of anytime I buy another badge or just another parcel. As far as Explorers Club, I was considering ending it today, but I think I'll keep it around for a while just because, well, I really want to stick with it to the end of the year. But at least I guess because of the whole ban thing, I was considering ending it. But I mean, I make enough to pay for it every month, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah. Actually, now that I think of it, you should even take screenshots of your accrued rent, at least, so that you so you can basically document your progress yourself. And, and then if they say, "Hey, well, we can't restore your data," it's like, this is how many parcels I had. These are the badges I had. And in fact, for your passports, maybe if you care about that, you might even want to record the dates in which you bought each um every badge. So yeah, just start doing that regularly. I would highly recommend daily, but maybe at the very least weekly you do that. And then That way they can't say, "Oh, we can't restore anything." It's like, "No, you can restore this." Because for me, now, as most if not all players know, yes, I used to spoof. No, I didn't spoof very much, but probably the worst spoofing I did again was with the badges because Boosting Wizard ticked me off. But other than that, I very rarely spoofed for parcels. Regardless, I, in my opinion, I didn't do it for the wrong reasons, so I didn't feel like I deserved a ban. I thought we were getting banned, and I felt like might as well start over now and just start working on getting everything back as best as I can instead of waiting for them to ban me and starting over later. So, I don't think I need to really express how I even feel about spoofing because, on a personal level, I mean, besides the fact that you that spoofers can unfairly take away someone's mayor or governor status from players who legitimately physically earned those statuses, I really didn't see a big deal about it because I bought all of my ABs. Like, I earned all of my ABs legitimately. So, that, I guess, was my argument. So, for those of you who hate spoofers, and this isn't to say that they're planning on doing it. I don't know if they are or not. But let's pretend, total speculation, if they ever made an update where they they were to allow spoofing with the condition that anyone who spoofs is not is no longer eligible for any VIP status, mayor or governor or president, anywhere from say a year to like just permanent. Would you guys be okay with spoofing? I guess I'm just trying to really understand what is the main thing that ticked players off about spoofers. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know. I mean, it's not like and again, please, try to be respectful here. Like I'm trying to have a legit conversation here with people. I'm trying to not, have a civil discourse. I don't want to get bashed. Oh, you still, you you don't really regret the fact that you spoofed. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to understand what went wrong. Like, for those of you who don't know, I'm on the autism spectrum, so sometimes so it can be hard for me to understand the big picture of a of specific situations, right? So, like, I guess in my eyes, I used to see it as, well, I mean, if I could spoof, anyone else could spoof. I still paid for my ABs, therefore I don't see a problem. And everyone who, it's like, whether or not you got your parcels without spoofing, you're still getting your cash out. So that was all I saw. I guess I didn't really consider the fact that players losing VIP statuses to spoofers seemed unfair. I see that now, and I'm sorry that I didn't see it before. But there is a difference between pulling a boosting wizard or spoofing just at all, or breaking the rules in any other way, and deserving a ban like what happened to Rainbow Ultra, or what could have happened to me if I could kept cheating, and playing legitimately in the mini game events like TastyWallet and an Arn, and just everybody who plays mini games. Running mulligan ads, just trying to play the game the way it was meant to be played, and suddenly getting flagged with a permanent ban warnings, which they claim are irreversible, but I'm here to tell you that is not true. If I had access to their data, like to their database, I most certainly could undo ban warnings. I promise. I could figure it out. I would look. I just have to find which table has the column or columns that have to do with giving players a ban warning. And I would just, modify the values and we're good. So I don't know why they're saying that warning people is irreversible. Now, PharosSilver said that he doesn't plan on paying for Explorers Club for the foreseeable future. I believe he said that now he's gonna just take, just cash out as often as he can. Because, and I mean, luckily for him, I guess, he didn't really spend a whole lot of money. I think he's spent maybe $36 or so at the most. So I mean, if he gets banned, at least he won't be screwed as much as I would be, as someone like me would be. But I don't know. I had really hoped this day would never come, where players would be banned incorrectly. I have messaged support before, sent them emails about how much they should trust shield.com, because here's the thing. While machine learning algorithms are powerful, and like, I guess shield.com apparently is powered by, I'm going to guess, neural network technology, which, in a sense, is basically a mathematical model for how organic brains work. So, like, they simulate learning, right? So this thing, shield.com, every time it's run, it gets better, against Atlas or Earth, for example, it gets better and better at catching cheaters, right? So Last time I talked to them about this, I was told that every single warning and ban has been appropriate. They had more than enough evidence against every player who has been banned. However, what I just found out about is different. These are players who are doing everything right and are somehow being flagged for a ban. And what's worse is if they get banned, just like anyone who deserves a ban, their account gets scrapped. And they have to start all over, is what they're being told. Um, I'm not saying, guys, get away from this game necessarily. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I wouldn't even play the mini games for the foreseeable future. Personally, I haven't been playing them really because usually they start um, toward the end of my workday. Like I'm not even off work, and it's like, you know, it's still like I still have like an hour of work left when they usually start on the weekdays, and so I kind of hate that. Like I get home and they're basically over. But on weekends, my issue with them is, oddly enough, they're way too long, and so like if I only play a few rounds, like I usually try to get to like maybe 24 wins when I've played a mini game event. Um, but it's just too much of a hassle, I think, and one of the things I hate, oddly enough, too, is that they cost ABs, and and I don't know, I hate having to watch the mulligan ads over and over to try to not lose too many ABs. But with what's going on now they just gave me more reason to stay away from the minigame events. So yeah, in short, I would once again advise start making, start taking screenshots. I'd say every day of, maybe your accrued rent, your accrued ABs, and your anytime you get another badge, anytime you buy a parcel or maybe, just regular screenshots so that if we start seeing a massive ban of players who didn't deserve that, they have a way to, they have evidence to prove what they had. Because here's the thing, let's say I deserved what I got in a way, even though I don't think I did because no one really got banned. But let's pretend I kind of deserved it because I cheated before. Do players who have played legitimately and were somehow banned because the system screwed up, do they deserve to have to go through that horrible grind all over again? No, right? So I don't know. This is kind of this is kind of a weird turning point for Atlas Reality, and like, because up until now, I've uh I've really, believed in this project. I still do. I really want to believe in this project. I really think this is something that can um do more good than bad, you know? But when you do stuff like that and you're basically saying, well, sorry, there's nothing we can do. First off, that's not true. Second of all, um, if they don't fix this, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they start losing players like fast. And when we come together, right, it forces change. If they lose 5 players, they're not going to care probably. If they lose, maybe even if they lose 1,000 players, they won't care. I don't know. If they lose 100,000 players, they're going to have to act. So, like, if anyone from Atlas Reality watches this, I urge you to think about that. You know, just players are just as important to the success of a video game, if not more important than the employees who you hire to work on these projects. That's true in any business, right? Game development is no different. So, if you guys want want Atlas Earth to survive, this is your wake up call. What you're doing is wrong, and you guys need to fix it, okay? Like, seriously. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for now. I really hope that y'all are safe from getting banned if you're playing legitimately. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.